Welcome in. Let's see if they changed who should be changed. Let's start off. Doctor Strange. The Sorcerer Supreme's magical defense gets a minor nerf. Time to be more strategic. Reduce shield of Seraphim's shield value. Recovery speed from 70 to 60. Okay, I do agree with that because other than his shield being one of the better things in his kit and one of the best shields, if not the best shield in the game, his new team up will be super good, so I like that they're nerfing him slightly. Rogue. Rogue is ready to steal more than just power. She's taking names with a slight increase to her threat potential. Increased defensive stance. Absorbed damage energy conversion rate from 0.27 to 0.35. Reduced fatal attraction cooldown from 17 to 14. I feel like this would definitely... I'm mixed on this one because in the right hands he was really good, but it was a big skill curve with her in my opinion. She might be way more in the meta after these changes, which I don't like it because it's more of a power creep. I like that they're nerfing some characters though at least, so I'm in the middle about that one. Thor. They got a Thunder still stands tall, but his extra durability isn't quite as legendary. Hammer throw new effect. Hits now grant 50 bonus health. Only triggers once per throw, even if hitting multiple enemies. Why are Marvel Rivals over time slowly making everyone into a shield merchant? At least he has to hit this unlike Bucky. Reduce bonus health provided by Storm Surge from 75 to 50. I mean, I wouldn't say that's, but extra durability isn't quite as legendary. I feel like that's an even trade-off pretty much, if not a little buff, because you get 25 less health, but 50 more bonus health. I mean, I don't know why they call that a nerf, but okay. Lethal Protector gets a small survivability bump. Increase base health from 650 to 675. Why? Okay. Increase Feet of Abyss. Ultimate ability, damage to bonus health conversion from 1 to 1.3. This will make him just more of a stalling comp. The easy way to buff him is to nerf damage. It's that simple. But just from not even looking at all of it, I don't think they're gonna nerf damage. That's not how they are. So let's see. I mean, if they nerf damage, sure, that's a good change. But if they buff his shield and keep damage the same, I mean, it's just gonna be way worse for everyone else that's not called the Venom. Down to Duelist. The Merc with the Mouth is a little harder to keep down. Increased healing amount gained when releasing Pop Quiz ultimate ability from 30 to 35, from 60 to 70 upon passing the challenge. Okay, I don't think DPS Deadpool needed a buff. I feel like he was already good, and he was pretty solid. I just feel like everyone else was so power crept. Like, he's nothing compared to like a Hela, a Phoenix, a Namor, but he's still very solid. You didn't need to buff him. It's just power creeping. Khonshu must be crying off in the corner somewhere. I like that. Mark survivability takes a slight hit. Reduce the bonus max health provided by Moonblade from 100 to 75. Okay, good. That's his right click for anyone who doesn't know. I like that. It caps out at 75 instead of 100. I feel like they should have nerfed him a little bit more, but I do agree with that nerf. Phoenix. The Phoenix Force dims a little. Jean's staying power is slightly toned down. Reduce base health from 275 to 250? Why? That's not her main problem. This is literally going to be like a zero change. Maybe in like 1 in 10 matches this will happen sometime, which would actually change the outcome of a fight, but this won't change that much. Reduce her damage, not her health. At least it's a slap on the wrist, I guess. Psylocke, sharper in the fight, softer with her ultimate. Okay, I like that already. Psionic crossbow damage fall off. Adjustment maximum damage fall off at 30 meters from 60% to 75. Okay. Reduce the single shot hit damage of Dance of a Butterfly from 170 to 160. Okay, great. I like that change. I would have just done a little bit more in the damage decrease, maybe to like 150, but I like the changes. I mean, I feel like she'd be very good right now. I don't mind that. By very good, I mean in a very good place. Doreen is now as quick as a squirrel on Espresso. Increase the projectile speed of Squirrel Blockade when unleashing without charge from 20 meters a second to 30 meters a second. I don't think Squirrel Girl needed any buffs. She just like does the minimal amount of stuff and gets a lot of value from it. Increasing the speed without any charge, just why? I don't agree with this change at all. That's just a why thing right there. Star-Lord, legendary modes just got a little easier. Reduce the energy cost of Galactic Legend ultimate ability from 3,400 to 3,100. Okay, now he's pretty much guaranteed to get it before a lot of supports and a lot of team fights. I mean, you could probably build like 25-30% just on like the E ability if all 6 people are there. I don't agree with this. If anything, it should have gotten nerfed, not buffed. He was already really good. Storm, a lot of changes. Wind and lightning are more electrifying and friendlier to use. Weather control. Tornado new effect. Using Wind Blade and Bolt Rush under the Aura new Now Grant Storm, why more bonus health? Damage conversion ratio, 25% up to a maximum of 75 bonus health. Yeah, this is like a bonus health shield merchant rivals just now. It's like, I don't like this new meta. Weather control, thunder new effect. Under this aura, Windblade hits reduced bolt rush cooldown by 0.5 seconds, only once per cast, even if hitting multiple enemies. Increased bolt rush spell field range, radius from 1 meter to 1.5. Thunder and lightning new effect. Ally buffs now decay over 2 seconds after leaving the aura instead of vanishing instantly. Thunder, reduce damage boost from allies from 12 to 8%. I like that. Reduce animation in lag when using weather control. I think that's maybe if you're switching between them, I guess. I feel like this is just another power creep moment. Yes, do I like that they're buffing her? Yes, but you're still gonna have these poke characters be extremely strong. I feel like this is their answer. Oh, flyers aren't doing very good right now because of poke. Let's buff these flyers. Let me do another prediction. I've been right on a many predictions so far I've made on rivals. Actually, I think I've been right on all of them. My prediction is after this season, in season 7, DPS pokes will get buffed, like Punisher, Namor, not all of them, but Punisher, Namor, Phoenix, Hela, those types. One of them, or not multiple of them, will get buffed because flying meta will have a new push. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a fully flying meta this season, but the flying meta will start to creep in, and then the devs will try to shoot it down by buffing poke again. Mark my words. Punisher, Frank Castle's ultimate ability comes faster, lock and load. Reduce the energy cost of Final Judgment ultimate ability from 3,700 to 3,400. So it's pretty much the exact same change as Star-Lord, but a 300 decrease in ultimate charge. Again, I don't agree with this. I feel like if you're running a Punisher, it's just, okay, let's say who wins the first fight is, okay, now who has the first DPS ultimate ability now? I don't agree with that at all. I liked it with support ults being, okay, whoever gets it first has a higher chance of winning. Not Gambit, that's a whole different story. That's not really a support ult in my opinion, if you get what I'm saying. Like, let's say a Cloak and Dagger ult or something, like an Invis ult, Luna ult. Mostly the last two. They healed their team, but don't do damage, unless you're damage boosting with Luna, but I'm specifically talking about the healing ends of both sides. With the healing ults, like pure healing, like those two, you had the choice. Okay, let's push up with my healing ult to hopes my team does enough damage to kill theirs, or we just stay back and sustain. Let's say you're on offense. Well, your team couldn't get any more kills, so it kind of wastes away. But with DPS, sure, you can heavily focus, like let's say a Punisher, but at that time with him getting buffed, the Magneto, his ult, which is their main counter, won't build up as fast as Punisher. So if you have like good supports pocketing that Punisher, you'll pretty much have a team wiping ability. It's pretty much like if you have a Gambit, let's say you decrease Gambit's ult by 300, of course you're gonna have a lot more team wipes because all the damage coming in. I feel like they're going into a more DPS heavy meta right now. And if anyone says, I ever watched the rest of this, let's say supports are nerfed a little bit, if anyone says it's still support meta, you're stupid. Wolverine, less waiting, more slashing. Wolverine's rage can't be contained. Ultimate ability from 3,400 to 2,800. Why? What are these DPS decrease in ults? Everyone has been saying to increase ult charge, and they just decreased like 3 of the higher tier DPS ults. Like all these DPSs that got ultimate ability reductions, they're like almost B tier, A tier. Sure, they're not as powerful as the meta poke characters, but they're still really good. Why are you buffing them? No Hela changes, no Hawkeye changes, and Phoenix got a slap on the wrist, no Namor changes? This is gonna be a fun season. Oh my god, DPS are just getting stronger season after season. Adam Warlock, cosmic upgrades for Adam, flight and more fight. New ability, Adam can now enter flight mode at 10 meters for up to 4 seconds at full energy. Energy fully recharges from 0 to max in 15 seconds. Oh, Adam can now fly now? Okay, I like that. Soul Bond new effect, Adam can now hover and attack during the ability's duration. So Adam can now hover and fly. I like that. Okay, good Adam change. Doesn't really fix his healing and double support, makes him better in triple support, but you know. Sue Storm's control is a bit less relentless. I feel like she was actually in a good state last season. I just feel like people's anger was just like going over into the next season because they can't take, oh no, this character's still good after nerfs, so well, you better nerf her again. Better nerf her to the ground. It's like, no, she's actually in a good place. I mean, okay. Increase the cooldown of force physics from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Okay, I feel like that won't change too much. Like, I think that's a push and pull, but it was just unnecessary in my opinion. Loki. I feel like Loki was in a very good spot too. He was only as good because of other supports. Less healing, more scheming. Loki's support takes a slight hit. Reduce mystical missile charge from 12 to 10. So they pretty much reverted a previous buff they gave him multiple seasons ago. I mean, well, I know he's the top, let's say 3-4 support in the game. This will, especially with all the new damage coming in, just have people yelling at Loki mains more. Because Loki's reload, it feels like it's 3 to 5 seconds. I'm not even no hyperbole, it feels like 3 seconds of just pure reloading, so that's all damage coming in. Meaning, I mean, you're gonna have more chances where you're not healing your team for around 3 seconds because they're lowered your shots by 2. Ultron supports radius expands. Mechanical mayhem, now with extra coverage. Increase imperative patch. Drone detach range from 30 meters to 35 meters. Okay, I like that change. It's very good. It makes him more valuable than double support. He doesn't have to play very close to his team before they decrease. I like that. Team up abilities adjusted or removed. Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, the Thing. Removed the team up. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of removes their whole family bond. Okay. Mr. Pool's interdimensional toy box. Deadpool Jeff and Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Bloodstone unwillingly joins this prank party. Monsters and baddies beware. The English girl's now on her way with an up from the Merc with the mouth's mysterious bag of tricks. Elsa gains a Bloodstone boombox bullets ability through her team up with Deadpool. Okay, we're gonna see how that works. Then Gamma Charge, Hulk, Black Panther, Thing gets added. He's packing more punch than ever. It's clobbering time. Supercharged with the Gamma Twist. The Thing joins the Gamma Chaos and gains the Gamma Gauntlet's ability through his team up with Hulk. I saw this in the dev thing, and he looks like a tank with that team up. More damage and this other stuff. I mean, he's gonna be very much better than he was. He's gonna be a tank. Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Mr. Fantastic. Flexible tech meets furry firepower. Prepare for stretchy solutions in Raccoon Fueled Chaos. Mr. Fantastic connects to the network and unlocks the Fantastic Amplifier ability through his team with Rocket Raccoon. I believe this ability makes the stretch meter over 100. So that means he can hold it for a while and be like 200. I don't know if there's a cap, but let's say 200. And that giant form just punching around, that's gonna be very good. And Rocket's played a lot. New. Wait, they didn't get rid of Namor's. Okay. Iconic Mayhem, Invisible Woman, Doctor Strange. This is the team up I was talking about earlier. Prepare for a psionic tempest worthy of the multiverse. Doctor Strange joins forces with Invisible Woman and unlocks a new psychic vortex ability. So, with what this is he gonna pull people in with his burst and heal him and other allies around him? That is going to be meta. Strange is gonna be meta again. Sure, they nerfed him a little, but he gave him a really good team up. Again, this patch notes, sure, they're like, oh yeah, people are complaining about Phoenix. Let's give her minus 25 base health when her main problem was damage and CC and all these abilities. A DPS with poke. This is with both Phoenix and Hela. They are very good, close, medium, and long range. Both have CCs. I mean, both have explosion abilities. Both have a getaway card. I mean, all these characters, these poke characters are super strong, have amazing kits, have CCs, have great movement, but none of that got nerfed. Welcome back to the poke meta. This is a very bad patch notes. I'm surprised that they didn't nerf Rocket's wall climbing by another 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I didn't like this patch notes. I like some of it. I feel like that's with a lot of these patch notes. Oh, I like some of that, but others are like, why? Let me know what you guys think of the patch notes down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.